Okay, and welcome to part 2 of the Exercise Essentials series. Today we're looking at the front foot elevated split squat. So this is an exercise that I like to use with people who struggle to get into a deep squat, as we get really nice amounts of hip flexion and ankle flexion, which really look like or you can see mirror the position that you would see in the bottom of a deep squat. We're building stability through the hip, knee and ankle musculature, which is really going to carry over nicely into our squatting pattern. And for anyone, any sports people, then that's obviously going to carry over nicely into their sport. If we look at the setup, we're going to use a box that allows us, a height of a box that allows us to get into a deep squat. So getting the hip into a really flexed state and getting our ankle into a nicely deep flexed state. And that's going to vary person to person depending on limb length and how much you can flex at the hip and the ankle. If we look at the front foot, we're planting the front foot on the box and we're engaging the arch of the foot, and the back foot we're planting the balls of the toes onto the ground, getting quite a lot of extension at the toe. If we look from this front on angle that we're going to switch to now, we've got, as we're descending up and down and ascending up, we're keeping our knees in line with our feet. Our feet are fairly together, they're not kind of shoulder width, they're into more of a walking kind of distance between each other. So we're keeping them a bit closer, and we're ensuring that our knees stay tracking over our feet the whole time when we move. The movement itself, I tend to cue escalator, not elevator. So as we descend, we're shifting forwards, pushing to that end range of dorsiflexion, so the knee pushing right out over the toe, and as we ascend, we're pushing back up to our starting position. It's a great exercise for improving dorsiflexion and hip mobility. So we're really using a weighted position, so dumbbells on either side or into a goblet, holding a kettlebell in a goblet position. We're weighting that dorsiflexion, so we're pushing right into those end ranges, and we'll be seeing improvements in that range of motion over time. Give this a go. Use dumbbells either side, so 2 dumbbells held in a neutral position, or a kettlebell or a dumbbell held in a goblet position if you're looking for some increased upper back and trunk activation. See how you get on with it. If you're looking for a better deep squat, give this a go and let me know how you get on, and we'll be back next time with a new exercise.